Check out this cool tall boy dresser here we picked up at our local Habitat for Humanity. We scored a bunch of furniture today and I'm really excited to get going on it. I now have an overabundance of projects, so let's get to it and knock this one out. As I was getting ready to take the handles out, I found this old contract here for the purchase of pesticides in New York. Looks to be the same age as the dresser. Pretty cool. Maybe I'll throw it back in when someone buys it as a surprise. I'm going to take the handles off here and hand them over to my wife so she can clean them up, and then we can reinstall them for the finished product. I like to sand the drawer faces first. It's the easiest and fastest part of the job. It's also relaxing. I'm using 120 grit sandpaper and then I switched to 220 grit. I scored a big value pack of sanding discs today at Canadian Tire for half off. Trust me, I go through a lot of sandpaper. Now it's time for me to sand the dresser itself. This is a mahogany veneer. Mahogany is beautiful, but it's very hard to work with. The natural red color likes to bleed through primer. It's a really strong pigment. Right now I'm just scuff sanding the rest of the dresser to get ready for primer. While I was sanding, I noticed a problem I didn't notice originally. The bottom trim piece had a big chunk out of it, so I took care of it with some wood filler. Always wipe the dust off. You don't want that to be in your final product. I'm using Zinsser shellac-based primer here. I always like to use it on old antique furniture. The smell is extremely strong. That's why I always wear a mask when I am doing this. Just gonna wipe all the dust off the dresser too so I can get it primed as well. You might be wondering why I prime with spray cans instead of my spray gun. If I put this stuff in my spray gun, it would ultimately be ruined. I wouldn't be able to clean it out, so it's just easier for me to use spray cans. I let the primer sit for about an hour, and when I came back to check up on it, for some reason it was black. I have no idea why it dried this color. It makes no sense at all. I think I figured out why. I'll tell you later in the video. I scuff sanded the primer to get ready for paint. My wife took over the job of cleaning the handles to get them looking as new and original as possible. And look how nasty that water is. Would you want to put your fingers on those door handles? After cleaning them, we realized they were too far gone, so I painted them. Here I am, diligently wiping off dust like I always do. And for this project, we chose Barney purple, or you could say Taco Bell purple. I don't know. I thought it was darker. We'll see how it turns out in the end. This is the part where I'll tell you what happened with the primer. I live in Canada. My garage is cold. I have a heater going. My primer's warm. I've had temperature control issues basically on every project. I switched over to a different type of black primer because I had cracks in the original finish. These types of things don't always go as planned. Here we are with our original piece that we started with, a vintage mahogany tallboy dresser, and here's the finished product. The purple was definitely darker than I thought. Thank goodness. It's another project under wraps at Dollar Revival. Do you like it? Would you put it in your home? It definitely stands out. Give us a like and a share and follow us at Dollar Revival Co. for more projects. We have new projects weekly. See you next time.